This is plot number 20. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nothing that we couldn't cope with. Walk down this side. There's the bath. I think that's been 2 flower beds there. And sweet corn. And beetroot, which is Grandad's picking. And sweet corn and some flower seeds all over. This is comfy. And there's been beans and nuts in there, but we won't be growing beans because we don't like them. And if I get over this, and then just junk here, and some raspberry canes here, which we'll be keeping and trying to sort. And over the other side there's strawberries, but I've got loads of strawberries at home. And then down to the awful part of it. That bed over there is okay. That's sours, and this is just a nightmare. This is where we're going to be putting the shed, but it's all got to be cleared. All of this has got to be cleared. I'm on the path, so it's just this bit. I'm on the path, so this is ours here for where we're putting the shed. But all of that has got to be cleared. Okay, so this is as far as we've got. Put foundation down for the shed. Cleared all that bit there. It was very wild. A lot of rubbish, tins and stuff. Started to clear this bit here, which was a load of rubbish. Cleared all the front path. Dug up half a bed, covered it. Got the other half to dig up for the next project. And then all of this to do. All in good time. Okay, so now we've got a shed. And next day we'll get a wooden shed, which we'll be putting over there somewhere, I think. Okay, this is our new shed, which will go on top of there, which Grandad's made level for it. And here we have Jordan finishing his little plot. He's dug it all over and he's putting all the weed suppressant on it. That's a very good job done. Well done. Well done, Jordan.
Thanks.
So that'll be berries growing all these things. There we are. We've got the shed in position now. Well, she wasn't too heavy. That's fine.
Look at this.
One's the tool shed and one's the tea shed. Now that's where the compost bins will go once we've dug it all out and tidied it up.
Yeah.
But that's the new shed there. And that's the new
Right,
tool shed.
here we go.
There we go. And there's Jordan.
This is
Okay, so that's the colour that we put on to begin with. Didn't like it, and so I've decided to put on that colour there. So this is the new colour of the shed. I think I might need to give it a second coat because it's a bit streaky. But yeah, and I might as well paint the platform underneath as well. So I'll just crack on before the rain comes. Okay, so now that's finished being dug and spread over. And that's the shed colour it is going to be now. Might put another coat on it though. And I started to dig over that bed there. I found some stones in it and it started to rain, so I've given up for the day anyway. So this is what we did yesterday. We pulled out all the, well, they're cemented in those things, so we can't lift them, they're so heavy. We managed to lift the 2 at the end and get rid of them. But these 4 are just full of cement. and not fit enough to pull them out, but we cleared all that yesterday, and so we'll see what I can get done today. So my husband has dug all that bit over there, that's for the compost bins. Loads and loads of weeds come out of there, loads of long weeds, isn't it? It's ridiculous. And this was my job for today, was taking out all the perennial weeds and flicking everything to the top so the frost would get them. I think it's a flower bed, this. I think it's going to be a flower bed when we're finished. An overview of how it's looking now. Still got a bit of work to do, but we're getting there. Everything in its own time. It's looking a lot tidier than what it was to begin with. Today's the 27th of October, and this is what I'm going to try and tackle today. I started it, but there's all the way along there to go. So I don't know how much my stamina will cope with it, but I will give it a go. And if not, there's always tomorrow. Okay, this is as far as I've got. It's sort of dug roughly most of the weeds out, so halfway over, and I dug most of this, and husband is finishing it off, so I think I've done not bad today. Only thing left digging wise is that bed over there, which should be easy enough. That one over there, which should be hard, I think. Well, I know because I've done half of it, and then I'll have to sort that bit there out. Raspberries are looking a bit funny. I don't know if they're alive or dead. I bought a new raspberry from B&Q. There it is. And that one's name is Polka. Is it Polka? Polka, sorry. Polka. Which is an autumn fruiting one. And I think these are autumn fruiting ones. But I've been looking at the leaves, and they've got all these black things. I think it's had black fly or something all on the back of the leaves. But I don't know if that'll make any difference to them. So, and then there's this bed here, which has got strawberries in it, but we're going to take all those strawberries out because I've got loads of strawberries at home, and I'm going to make raised beds for my strawberries there. And here, in this bed here, I'm not sure what I'm doing there. Anyway, I sort of leveled the shed up a bit, and I'm going to get some paving slabs to put across there, and then we'll have to landscape all of this and tackle all this rubbish here, but it's not a major problem because we've done quite well up until now. And so basically that's it. And my husband working away hard there. He's working away hard. Today is Tuesday the 28th, and this is what I've done this morning. I planted some sweet williams and some more flowers there, and a little pink there, and all sweet williams up this side here. And I dug over that bed there very roughly, but I'll do it again. And then I started to dig for the raised beds. I'm going to put my strawberries in, so we decided to put them here. Right, this bed already had strawberries in. I've taken them out, and I might be able to save them, but if not, they'll go in the bin because I've got plenty of strawberries. So he's just going to put two more of these, 1, 2, where he's digging, and that should be big enough for the strawberries that I've got. I've got 30 strawberry plants, so I'm hoping it will be big enough. And that's all we've done today. I forgot to mention that we got given a cucumber. From Marcus, site guy, the one that runs the site. It's looking good. Yes, it's very good. Very good. So today is the 30th of October. That's Wednesday, and this is my job for the day. I've got to dig out this whole bit here, which is where we'll be putting the strawberries and the raspberries. It will either go here, or when I dig out this one, they'll go there. Then my husband's dug out all the rest of that horrible bit, but we're just trying to shape it, and he's in the process of digging it all out. What else have I done? This is a view from the shed where I'm sitting up the allotment. My husband digging it all the way around, and it's very peaceful and quiet in here, and I think it's about time for another cup of tea. I've just got that little bit there to dig, and then we're going home after that. So just having a quick break, but I'll get on and do it. I planted some onion sets here, the Japanese onion sets, 4 rows of them across there, and cut down all this, which I think is asparagus, and I hope I'm right. It smells like almonds, and it says if it is asparagus to cut it to the ground. So I've done that. Hopefully it is asparagus and not something else, but I'll look it up on the internet tonight, and if I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. Well, it's 2 o'clock and we're off home now, as we hadn't done enough. I didn't finish the strawberry bed, but there's always tomorrow. Oh, it's all tidy. That bed's been dug out properly. It's a bit weird shaped, but I'm going to put potatoes in there. So, and I didn't finish the strawberry bed, but I'll finish it tomorrow. Okay, today is Friday, 31st, it's Halloween, 31st of October. I managed to do the rest of this strawberry bed, and bring you around here and show you something. I think Mr. Fox has been sleeping in here. It's a big indentation there, and I think Mr. Fox is in there. And now I'm going to attempt to dig all of this bed here, because this is where I want the raspberries to go. I'm moving the raspberries from there. I've got some raspberries in here, so I want them all together. So I'm going to put them in this bed and we'll see how I get on. Well, just discovered that the things that I'd been cutting down yesterday, thinking they were asparagus, they were actually fennel. And they don't smell like almonds, they smell more licoricey. So I cut them all down, but it doesn't matter because you can do that with fennel. I don't know if I like it anyway, so nothing lost. And just progressing a bit with the new raspberry bed. We'll dig over. So it's all looking nice. Okay, today is the 2nd of November, which is Monday. I'm down here trying to finish this raspberry bed. I probably won't get all the raspberries up because there's so many, but I'm making progress. It's not raining, it's quite a nice day. I'm the only one down in the whole allotment, nobody else here. And my husband's had to go to hospital because he's done something to his knee. It's all this hard work that I'm making him do, but I'm doing just as hard work. So, and I've got a gammy knee anyway, but hopefully it won't be anything too serious, and he'll be okay. So see how I get on, and then I'll give a little video after I've finished this bed, if I can finish it, that is. Okay, see you then. Well, I've planted another row of raspberries there and watered them in, and just to be on the safe side, I gave them a liberal sprinkling of fish blood and bone. Not too much because I don't want them to grow at this time of year. Yesterday I planted 100 garlic bulbs in the polytunnel because I thought I was like a month behind, because now it's November. So I thought if I plant them in the polytunnel, they'll catch up, and then I can plant them out when they've got a good root system on them. I can plant them out next to the Japanese onions I planted in there, and see how that goes. But at the moment I'm going to have a cup of tea. I don't really deserve one because I haven't worked that hard, but just a bit thirsty, and just waiting for my husband to come back from hospital to see what happens to him. And when I've finished all this, I'll make another little video. So that's that area all done now. Well, just rough dug, but we'll dig it again, and then flat down to the, and we intend to pave, you know, like a little seating area outside that metal shed, and we've still got to sort all that there in front of the wooden shed and make proper paths, because although the paths are here, they're not really grass paths, they're just horrible, all weeds and everything, but we'll tackle that at a later date. Okay, so I'm in one of the polytunnels at home, and I've just been and purchased paraffin heater. I've got all my strawberries are underneath here, just keeping snug, loads of them. So tonight the paraffin heater will be going on. I've got in these ones here, I've got garlic. Oh, garlic there, garlic. This is lavender, and all down there is basically, these plants here are violas, and I've got some onions planted in there, and some geraniums, odd bits and bobs, which have survived the cold, but I don't want them to be cold anymore. I've got chili, last year's, well, this year should I say, chilies, sorry, sweet peppers under here, and I've put straw in them and just left them in, cut them right back and just left them, and hopefully they'll be okay. But if not, I've got exact replicas of them in the house overwintering, so they should be okay. So, well, it's let me see, what does the temperature says there, 9.8. And I've lit it, but I'm not sure if I've lit it properly. I've turned it right down. It's just burning. Don't know if I should have it lower than that, but I'll come out and check it in an hour. I'll push it back away from the strawberries because we don't want the fleece catching a light. It should be okay. So, Okay, today's Sunday the 9th of November, and this is the only day that we've been able to come down because it's the only day that hasn't been raining. My husband's starting to make a little raised bed here for some more strawberries. He hasn't finished that, and we'll be doing quite a few of them actually. And this potato, sun's very strong. I'll go round the other way. A bit where we'll be putting the potatoes, which is this bit, this long bit here. I dug over again. Wasn't too bad. There was a lot of weeds came out, but it wasn't as bad as it was the first time. And then up here I just sprinkled a bit of Grow more on the onions that are starting to come through, and 4 rows of onions. And I've dug over this bit because this will be where the garlic's going. 4 rows. I think it takes 25 across, so 100 garlic. Hopefully they'll all sprout, but that remains to be seen. Just a quick observation, not observation but disaster really, while I'm drinking my coffee. That paraffin heater that I bought, we still haven't been able to get it to work properly. We put it in the polytunnel with my strawberries all under the fleece, lit it, and it seemed to be burning okay. Went away, came back 15 minutes later and it was smoking, and it turned the fleece, the white fleece, black. So we haven't managed. My husband's trimmed a wick, but I don't know if that's gonna work. But we'll keep at it, try and get it to work. We're just ignorant. I mean, we read the instructions, but it doesn't tell us in the instructions how tall the wick's supposed to be, so I suppose it's just a, you know, trial and error. Not having used paraffin heaters before, just a couple of ignorant people. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so Michael's laid the stones level. I've had a go at that nightmare bit over there, and I'm just painting up a bit of the raised bed, and hopefully we'll finish that raised bed before we go home. Right, it's about 3 o'clock and we're all going home, and that's what we've done today. We'll leave it to dry and then we'll sink it and level it later, at a later date. And Brian's just knocked the wheelbarrow over, and we dug out that horrible bit there, but I got to put the black stuff on it, and basically that's it. We painted that and that's all we did. Just spotted a robin. Don't know if you can see it on the pole there. Beautiful little birds. I love the birds. He's gone. Right, so we've made another raised bed.
Not a problem.
Just finishing painting it. And that'll be going on that bed there. And then we'll do another one, same size, and it'll be going further over. And then I think we've got enough wood to make another one, but we'll see where that one will go. Today is the 10th of November, Monday. That one's nice and straight, the big one, and the small one's a bit skewish, but we'll sort it later. So today is the 12th of November. My husband just taking the car back out, and we've come down. It was raining cats and dogs yesterday, so the ground might be a bit wet, but we don't care. We did this the last time we were down. Raised bed really needs painting again, but it's not too bad. and we've got some more wood, and we're going to make another raised bed similar to this, that size. So we'll see how we can get on with it. And they're going here. Right, there we are. That's one defining bed in. It's not actually a raised bed, just to define the beds. Make a little path in between, and we've got this one, which will, once it's finished and painted, will go parallel with that one. And then the only other thing we're doing today is sorting that skewy bed over there. So, and then our intention is, because we've got a lot of wood left, our intention is to measure this little bit here all the way along once that bed's in, and then we're going to make that a herb garden, because it'll really nice smelling herbs, because it'll be just where we're going to be putting the patio bit, the bit that we're going to sit out in. So we want to smell something nice, and I've got some nice flowers to put in there. And these are the onion sets that I put in about a week ago, and I put some grow more on it the other day, and my god, they're I don't know if you can see it, but they're all coming up, especially along that way. They're all coming up, so that's a good sign, surely. Difficult to see. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Wherever. Yeah, zoom it in. There we are. I'll go around the other side. You can probably see it better from this side. I don't know. But they're coming up anyway. There we are. Yeah, that's a good picture of them. Okay, so this is what we've done today. Sunk that one in. Painted that one, or half painted it. I know it looks yellow there, but it's not, it's just the sun, and it looks yellow in spots here, but that's just the sun, and it's looking really yellow there, but as I say, it's just the sun. And we've sunk this one, sort of leveled it up a bit, and strawberries in there. We'll fill these ones up, and strawberries in there. I'll have to sink those ones and level them a bit. But that's what we've done today, and now we're just going to have a cup of coffee and go home. We spent 2 hours doing this. So today is the 13th of November. It's kicking it down with rain. Well, not yet, but it is raining. What I've done today is I've found a source of really well rotted leaf mould, and I'm told that raspberries love that, so we've given them a wee helping of that. Haven't covered them all, but I'll do the rest later. And took down all, well, not all the strawberry plants, only some of them. All barring 6. I was quite surprised how many went in there, but I think maybe I'll space them out a bit, and I'll put some slug pellets in there, because I know the slugs love eating my strawberries. And put that one on there, but I've got to sink it down and give it another coat of paint. So can't do anything today, it's just raining. Oh, I nearly went down there because it's so slippery. Right, I'm having a cup of tea and then we're going home. I've been trying to grow grape seeds for about 6 months, and finally I've managed to do it. Now these are just shop bought grapes, big ones, Globe, I think it was Globe grapes, grape seeds, huge grapes they were. So, and the way I finally did it was by putting the seeds into the fridge for a month, and then putting them in this wet place. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, the narrow part of the seed, because they're like teardrops, the narrow part of the seed I just nicked a little bit off to help them on, and so now I've managed to do it. So yay! So today's the 14th Friday of November, And I've planted all the strawberries I've got available at the moment. Those other two beds will be filled with alpine strawberries, but they're still in the early stages. So, and my husband's making a final raised bed that's going to fit this bit here and right the way along. Then we're going to leave a path here so that I can come and weed the bed. We've got to sink that one down and just give it a touch up with paint, and that's it. And I don't think there'll be another video this time of Christmas, this side of Christmas, because the weather's just getting the weather's just getting really bad, and you know, we've done most of the work, but we'll be laying the patio, you know, when the weather's dry, so I'll film that when that's done. Okay, and I just thought I'd like to add that probably be over the winter time, I'll be planting a couple of fruit trees. Not sure where they will go, but probably be like an apple and a cherry tree. But things may change because, you know, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, so you never know. Okay, it's 3 o'clock on the 13th of November, sorry, the 14th of November. And I've given that bed that my husband's just built a quick coat of paint, but obviously it needs another coat, and then it needs to be sunk into the ground, but you get the general gist of what I was doing. And showed you the strawberries, they're all settled in, and so over the winter months we'll be concentrating on this patio bit here, this bit that we're going to be making into a patio. Okay, that's all for now. I thought I'd make a little video of all the plots, and this one is, I don't know whether anybody's got this one, but it's a mess. And obviously someone's got this one because they've cut the grass, but generally quite untidy really. But it is the end of the season. That's not protecting his cabbage there, is it, really? Not coming down enough to check. These ones are all with flags, which I think is good. This one's tended, but coming further along. Yeah, okay. Apparently one of my onions has been pulled up by the birds. This is our next door neighbour's plot. I don't think he uses it for much. Seen him digging the other day. And this is our plot. That's up as far as our plot. Sunday the 16th today, and we've come down. I've had to cover that strawberries because Mr. Fox has decided that that's his bedroom, so I had to cover that. He's sitting on my raspberries, and we've done all of these, and it's sunk in two, and my husband's just in the process of sinking this, and then I'll give it one last coat and that will be us done. And so that's it all sunk in, and it's alright. We'll once we get the leaf mould, we'll fill the beds a bit better. Because they'll need more digging over in the spring. But we're going to get leaf mould and fill them up and let it drop down over the winter. And this bit here, we're going to put a little path in there, and probably maybe flowers at each side of the path, or vegetables if we can squeeze them in. That's it all done now, and we can go home and relax now.